What's going on, family and friends? Check this out. You ever just been thinking, right? You'd be like, yo, this world's very unpredictable. And all you could worry about is yourself and where you trying to go and where you trying to be. But you work so hard and just wanting to be the best you can be. Right? You even stay away from you watch you study, you read, you pray, you meditate, and you pray to the Most High, the universe, right? And all you want is better. All you want is things to come your way just so you can progress in life. And this world we live in is very unpredictable. You don't know when it's gonna come, and all you want is just, hey, when it's gonna come, how it's gonna happen, and all you could do is just think about. And when you continue to think about it, thinking about it, and thinking about it, you become frustrated. All right, you become frustrated, but don't worry about it. I'm here to let you know. The title: 7 signs you are about to receive a big blessing. Yes, I can talk about it because me, your best friend Gene, just in case you ain't understand, you ain't know who I am, this is your best friend Gene. I am currently seeing these signs. I've been seeing these signs for weeks, months. Ever since this summer just passed, one of them I could relate to all of them, but it was one of them that really stuck out to me. And I've been watching videos and it came out, in other videos when people were talking about blessings, a big miracle is about to happen. And one of the signs that I've seen and I've observed, of course, going through my life, is one of the signs. But of course, I introduced myself, your best friend Gene. And before we get into it, please like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe. Down there where it says subscribe, click on it and put the ring notification up there, all right? Just so when my videos do pop up, you get the notification and you can watch it, because I got good videos that could benefit you and people that you love, all right? Let's get into it. Sign number 1, opportunities. That's a big sign right there. You ever realize, yo, you just sitting there and you're not really thinking about it. You're not really worried about it. You having a good time, or you just focus and you getting from A to B, going to, you just, and then after that, job opportunities to start coming out the way. You start meeting people coming around you and talking to you, and you feeling good about yourself, and you like, yo, never in my life I believe I'll see this artist, and this artist had worked with big artists, right? Let's say artists that they have worked with. Let's use an example. You heard of this artist? This person worked with. Let's use an example. Jay-Z. This person worked with Alicia Keys. Dang, this artist worked with, et cetera, et cetera. And you be like, dang, this person, y'all was vibing, having a conversation. He gave you gave you the manager's contact. Y'all both hitting it off, and y'all exchanged personal contact. That right there is a sign that's a big blessing. I use artists as an example because that's what most people could relate to. But it could be a job opportunity if you want to work at a big law firm or the hairdresser, and this is the best in your city, and you met somebody that actually work in it and they could pull some strings for you. That's a sign from God right there that your blessing's about to get ready to come. Yep, that's a sign right there. Yep. Number 2. This is mostly important. I wish I could have put this last, but this is very important right here. Sign number 2, when you lose friendships. Yes, you have to understand. Most people can't, when you're doing good with your life and you want to be the best you can be financially, and you want to get to where you want to get to, the universe, I use universe because I don't know everybody believes in God, but like for me personally, I believe in God. You know what I mean? That's my Lord and Savior. God will pull people away from you just so you can focus on Him, just to see how far you willing to go for it. Usually you got the opportunity already, because when you ask, you receive. But at the same time, some of those friends that pull away from you or don't even want to talk to you or trying to get around you, you lose these friendship. They're the best for you, because this same friends wasn't really there. They're not gonna really support you. God knows that. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to pull, let's say, John out the way, Jessica out the way, because that person is not going to benefit you. This person is into parties. This person is into dealing with multiple men. You know what I mean? Multiple women. And all that's going to do is be a distraction towards you. And then all they're going to do is take from you. So what happened? Usually God used that, of course, as an example that, yo, I don't want you to be around this type of person. Or this person will start talking junk about you. You know what I mean? Whatever. And that's when he knows, and all of a sudden your blessing will come. Or you could be in a relationship. I remember it was one time I was in a relationship. It was back in 2000, in the early 2000. It was 2011, 2012. Yo, I can remember I was with this girl and we were never, things never just came out. Every time I applied for a job, you know what I mean, I done got some credentials and tried to use that, and I couldn't get no job. The minute I left this female, the minute we broke up and we just stopped dealing with each other, yo, everything that I applied for, I remind you, everything that I applied for, I think like a good 3 or 4 different agencies that I was working for, and plus I was getting into the modeling and stuff like that. Things were just coming out the way. Money was coming this way. That it wasn't like thousands of dollars, but I was getting, if I wanted to make extra $200 here, a few $100s here and there. This was from different places, and all in 1 week I'm making X amount of dollars. Yo, that's what happens. You'll lose friendships, relationships. That's because God don't want you to be around this person, because they know how much of a pain this person could put on you. You know? That's number 2. Sign number 3. Everything in your life falls apart. That right there, I was telling you, back in the summer of 2020, things were going good for me, right? I was doing what I got to do. You know what I mean? I remember I put a video up after I did a commercial print job, and I was just so happy. Like, I was making money there. I was getting money there. It was just not because of the money, but opportunity was coming out my way. I'm meeting people. You know what I mean? I'm doing something that I actually love to do. You know, other than, you know, making videos for you guys. You know what I mean? I'm working on my passion. You know what I mean? But what I'm doing right here, this is what I'm called to do. This is my calling. But I have a passion to do commercial print model, because I can express myself and be a different character, right? But enough of that. Something fell apart that summer. Something fell apart, and that's when I realized the people that were supposed to be in my life, you know what I mean, wasn't really there for me. Everything was a big delay. But all through that situation that happened, and my thoughts, you know what I mean, everything I went through, I seen clarity. And that was my growth. You know what I mean? And then before you receive it, that's when your blessing's gonna come. That's what God does. You know what I mean? That's what the Most High does. You know what I mean? Everything will fall apart just to see how you believe in Him. Something to think about. That's an example that I gave for myself. You know, but comment below and give us some examples about yourself too. All right. Number 4. Sign number 4. You will notice your talent. You will notice your talent. You'll sit back. You'll be like, yo, you feeling good about yourself. You know, you could walk down the street and you just thinking about yourself, right? You could sit down and pray and you just realize, like, yo, dang, I am a good singer. Dang, you looking at your writing and everything, and oh my gosh, yo, you know, you sitting there like, oh my gosh, yo, look, I wrote this article. Oh, you could be a wow. You notice your talent. You notice how blessed you are. You look back and on the things that you went through and how you got far and you be like, yo, dang, I know I'm gonna blow up. I know I'm gonna blow up, because look how thorough I am. You see it, you'll notice your talent. That's how you know your blessing is gonna come. People are actually telling you, like, yo, you're looking back at how you used to be, right? Sign number 4. Sign number 5. Creativity. You could be a person. You have these many creative ways of creating a business. You create a way of making, if you're a chef, you create ways of making food, and you know that you have a passion to cook, and you know that you done looked up all recipes and cookbooks, you done looked up all type of YouTube videos, and you like, yo, let's use an example. I really wanting to taste that too. Was it Marry Me Chicken? I never ate Marry Me Chicken, but I want to try that. Shouts out to, if y'all know what Marry Me Chicken is, comment below. But I want to try some Marry Me Chicken. But let's use Marry Me Chicken. That's what's on my mind. And then you thinking about like, yo, man, I'd love to marry me chicken. You know what I mean? I could put a little extra up here and then a little. Woo! You be creative. You know what I mean? You could be a movie star and create a character. You know what I mean? And you be like, dang, that's how you know your blessing's gonna come. Because you have something to offer, right? That's number 5. Someone close to you. This is what I got down personal. Someone close to you receives their blessing. Yes, that's how you know that you're about to receive your blessing. You're actually almost there. I can remember it was one time I was cool with somebody. Right now we ain't cool no more. We ain't friends no more. But like, he was telling me how he was receiving all this money. And another thing too, that's how God will test you to see. You know what I mean? If your friend have money, how you will feel. Because realistically, if your friend or someone close to you receives a big blessing in the form of job, big money, it could be anything, something that they always wanted, and then they've been talking to you about it, or you guys have been talking about it, and you guys wanted the same thing, or this person received. That means God is getting ready to bless you with it. 2 times in a row, like for example, that friend I was telling you about, he received some big money. So I was like, oh, Joe, he was just telling me, yo, he got money here, got money there, and I was happy for him. I wasn't even on his pockets or anything, but I was very, very happy for him. I was like, yo, that's dope. I was like, so what you had to get ready to do? He was like, bro, I don't know if I'm gonna get ready to take this trip and this and that and third. He's like, yo, you gonna get some money too? I'm like, yeah, if it come. I said, I haven't really seen how I'm gonna get any type of money, but I'm like, yo, bro, at least you got it. You know what I mean? And he was just like, yeah, man. He's like, I really appreciate that. He's like, man, dang, I knew you gonna get someone. You got a positive attitude. And the funny thing is like, even with my close friends, man, it's like, yo, I don't even feel no type of hate. I'm always happy for him. And subconsciously, something telling me like, yo, you're gonna receive your blessings too. You know what I mean? But like, he received his money, and I could say within a few months, I called him up. I was like, yo, I think I got an opportunity. I got some money coming on the way too. And I told him how I got the money. He was like, yeah, man, trust me, you're gonna get that money too, man. You're gonna get it. Trust me, you're gonna get it. So every time and then when I did get it, I was worried. I was like, yo, dang, I got all this money. And the person was like, yeah, yo, we better get ready to take this trip. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do my birthday was coming. Came right before my birthday, went shopping. It was pretty dope though. You know what I mean? But that's what happened. And then, when was it? It was like a week or two ago. Was it a week or two ago? A good friend of mine that I work with, we was talking about, it was like, yo, yeah, we were just talking about like getting some opportunity, making some type of money, you know what I mean? Some type of way. We work in the same field. And I think, when was it? It was like a week or two after that. He called me up. He's like, yo, I got an opportunity to work at this place. And I was like, what? He was just telling me, and I'm like, yo, that's what's up. And then he was like, yeah, man. He was like, yo, I was like, yo. And he felt my energy. He was like, yo, I ain't really tell nobody that. But I told you that because I know that we've been talking, we've been kicking, we've been looking out for each other financially. You know what I mean? If I can't do this type of gig, you could do it for me. So that's why I told you. I'm like, bro, I appreciate it, man. I said, I'm really happy for you because, like, yo, we were just talking about it. And actually, I said, yo, you telling me this is a sign that I'm going to receive my blessing too. And he was like, yeah, that's really true. And we stayed on the phone for like a good, I think, an hour or something like that. And then I think yesterday he called me up again, and then he's doing what he had to do. And then they call him up again and asked him if he wanted to receive some extra money. I was like, yo, that's what's up. We were just nothing but good vibes, yo. You know what I mean? That's how you know that a blessing's about to come for you. Because sometimes, like I said before, if you have that friend or someone that's hating on you, or you hate on them, you messing up your own blessings. As soon as somebody I know, even if I didn't get my blessings or I ain't even received anything yet, if somebody close to me tell me, yo, I got it, yo, I am happy. You know what I mean? Because that's a sign right there that you are about to receive your blessings, because the people you're around, that's who you are. The people you are, let me repeat that again, because some people are gonna come in, you're gonna be that hate, you're gonna be that one hater gonna come in, how's the people around me? Yes, the people you are around are actually the people who is actually the person you are, because you are the people that you're around. All right, but that's another video to talk about, or I have done made videos, you know, about that. But it's always gonna be that one hater, so slow, talking about nobody can beat me. You know, I gotta put a little humor into it though. But like, yeah, that's a sign right there. And it's funny thing too, I got brothers and sisters, and they're getting opportunities too. But just because you haven't received your blessings yet, you haven't gotten that opportunity yet, you have to remember, the more you haven't gotten it, I want to say wait, because we don't want to wait, but the more of a delay it is, that means the bigger your blessing is going to be. You may come across thinking like, hey, you know, I want this business and I want to start small, but hey, you may have a blessing of $1 million come out of nowhere, and then you may, that business, that idea that you have, you can make it to be a bigger business. You know what I mean? And get investors to come and invest into it. That's enough about that. But last but not least, this right here, you will see sign number 7. Sign number 7. This is a definite sign that you will receive your blessings. Drum roll. Dreams. You have dreams of you receiving your blessings. You have dreams of you waking up, you sleeping, and you have, I'm sorry, not waking up, sleeping. You have dreams of you driving that nice car, that you pull up on that Porsche, that Ferrari. You know what I mean? You're looking around, you know, you just drive off. Hey! Yeah, that's a sign right there. You having that dream, you throwing money in the air, smiling, happy. Yep, that's a big blessing. That's a sign of that big blessing you want, right? Ladies, you could be in a swimming pool and then you got all these dudes with 6-pack abs, you know what I mean? Feeding you grapes. And you in the middle, and then you just rubbing your back, you know what I mean? Rubbing your hand, and yeah, that's a sign right there. Fellas, yeah, you know, you can have a sign of, you know, you can have none but women around you doing the same thing too. That's a sign right there, right? That you are about to receive your blessing. You could be a person that's, let's say an example, you know, you at a job you actually want to do. You know what I mean? You're around the people. You're around stars. You're around athletes. Those are signs right there that, yay, these are big people. You know what I mean? These are people that have, you know, their energy is high. You know what I mean? And you have to receive your blessing through dreams. All right? I just give an example, trying to use some humor. But yes, these are the 7 signs you will receive your blessing. Now, let's put my little input into it, and then we have to have a good day, all right? Brother, well, good night, you know? Look, everybody, if you're living, you're watching this video, everybody's here for a purpose. Nobody's meant to just be living on the edge. And what I mean by living on the edge, you're just living just to survive, and you're just living to just get through. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not where I would really love to be, but blessings on top of blessings coming on my way. And it's because I believe and I pray to the Most High, and I believe in Him that I'm going to receive and be where I want to be. But you have to understand, life is what you make out of it. Life is what you make out of it, and you have to take the first step before God could come in and take 2 steps for you, because He wants to see how bad you want it. He wants you to believe in Him, and how bad you want it is how much you believe in Him, your faith. And a lot of times too, it don't take really much time. You know what I mean? You can't really put time in these type of things, because He will test you, your faith in Him, for Him to give you. But you already have it already. But like I said, these are the 7 signs. All right. Please like, share, and subscribe to your best friend, your new best friend, Gene. And comment below and give us some examples. Give us some examples, all right? And again, please, 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 in the description below, comment pin to the top, keep up with the latest luxury styles and trends at gorgeous271.com. All right? So please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.